I've finally got launching wheels. It's about time. So this is where it starts. Okay, it's 10 o'clock at night. Apologies for we've got some pretty poor light outside. I've just got back from the beach. I had a full day's work. Decided to go to the beach with the family, but I've got huge, oh, so excited. Had this package come through and I wanted to do a video on it, but I'm a bit too excited. Well, I can't do the video now and I'm not waiting till the morning to open it. So this has come all the way from Germany. The problem I've had with the small boat is not a problem with the boat itself, but it's heavy. It's 47 kilograms and getting it to the shore can be hard work. So I'm meddling with a contraption that has been home built out of an old windsurf rack and a couple of aluminium poles which I've cobbled together, but it doesn't work. It all falls off. It's bad. Not all boat launching wheels are made equal. These ones are from SUPROD. It's just looking good already. Oh, these are the bomb. These are awesome. So the idea is, I didn't want some great big launching wheel that comes up over the edge of the transom, looks awful, hard to put away, you have to take them off before you roll the boat up. I wanted something to keep in with the profile of the boat, and this is what we've got. Oh, this is another level. I've used launching wheels before, but these are on a different level. Oh, they're spring loaded. I'm guessing when it's in this position here, it's rolling, and somehow we have to pull this down. Oh yes, here we are. So then when we want to move it, easiest, there, that's rolling. This is the back of the boat. You'll see when I actually put it on the boat. But then when we want to move it, take that down, spin the wheel around, and then you pull this down, and the pin would be there. Oh. And then that just sits up against the transom like that. We'll have a look, more detail in the morning, but I just wanted to have a quick look now. Welcome back. This boat weighs 47 kilograms. It is very hard work to lift it more than 15 meters in its bag. You can drag this boat along the sand, but you probably wouldn't want to. Let's face it, they're not cheap. So this is what I used to use to launch my boat. And so I used to use this. This, I believe, is an old windsurfing rack. I believe it was my father's. It's seen better days. The idea would be you'd stick your windsurfer across the top here, strap it over, and you can wheel it down to the beach. Not designed for this. So I adapted it. And hey presto, it's a boat launching rack. Or is it? You see, as with all things that aren't designed for the purpose that you use them for, they don't actually work all that well. And let me show you why. What I have to do now is get this underneath this. And as I'm speaking, I don't actually know how I'm going to do it. So, and bear in mind I'm on a flat lawn. If I was on the beach or rutted or slightly rocky areas, it would be even worse. So now I have the transom up in the air, and the idea would be that we lift the front and push it around. Now the only good thing about this was the motor could be fully down when you wanted to launch it. But let me show you what actually happens. You see, here, it might be a little hard to see, but these aluminium legs covered in towels aren't actually on the boat. So if I pull the camera back and try and show you what happens as I pull it about. So in theory, it was really quite a good idea, but as you can see, theories don't always pan out. So as you can see behind me, we've got launching wheels. Now these launching wheels aren't your average launching wheels. These are SUPROD launching wheels. I'm not sponsored by them, and I have paid for them. Quite a lot of money actually. There's a reason I wanted these ones, and I'll show you. As the boat is floating in the water, the wheels, as you'd expect, are completely out of the water. But they're flat against the back of the boat. They're not higher than the transom, they're not ugly, and they don't get in the way of the engine. And that was my biggest gripe about many of the launching wheels. Now it's not going to fit many of your Sun Sports or your Honda Honwaves that have the inflatable trim tabs out the back. But for general ones like this, they are brilliant. So when you want to use the wheels, if you're floating in the water, as imagine it is, literally lift it up, down and out. Spring loaded, drops into place. So now that we've got it down, let's see how the boat rolls with these. So both wheels are down, the engine's up, and I'm literally just going to pull the boat off this and throw this in the bin once and for all. So the old launching trolley has departed to the bin, the skip, wherever it needs to go. Let's just roll this around. So far, I really am impressed. Well, if you ask me, they work pretty well. So, highly recommended.